barakatuh. May peace and God's mercy be upon you. In the name of God, most merciful, most gracious, all praise is due to the Lord of the worlds. May God continue to grant His peace and blessings upon His Prophet Muhammad, his family, his companions, and all of his followers. I am so honored and happy to present to you a new book in English by Imam Abdessalam Yassine, God have mercy on his soul. The title of the book is Back to Basics, the Justice and Spirituality Movement. And the purpose of the book is to remind you of what is most essential in your life, which is to pursue justice and seek ihsan. Justice and ihsan are the primary dual purpose of your life that are clearly stated by God Most High in the Holy Quran. In Surah 16, the an-Nahl, verse 90, God says, surely God enjoins justice and ihsan. Inna Allah ya'mur bil adli wal ihsan. Justice is to treat everyone fairly per God's law. Ihsan, as stated in this book, is to worship God as if you see Him. It is to treat everyone well. It is to improve and beautify your behavior. It is to do good works and be useful. End of quote. For the lack of a better and more comprehensive translation, we translate ihsan as spirituality. You aim for this dual purpose of your entire life, justice and ihsan, with the ultimate goal of being well prepared to return to and meet with your Lord, achieving nearness to Him, gaining His satisfaction, and seeing His face. Also in this book, Back to Basics, the Justice and Spirituality Movement, Imam Abdessalam Yassine invites you to discover the true reality of the Justice and Spirituality School and Movement, which is a live embodiment of the Quran and the Sunnah in a way that is most relevant to you, brother and sister in God. It is a revived and renewed, simple, practical, and detailed interpretation of the Quran and the Sunnah that answers your current burning questions, addresses your major concerns, and offers real solutions to your own obstacles so that you can achieve top success in this life and the next. The question now you might ask, brother and sister in God, how to achieve such two primary, inseparable purposes of life, justice and ihsan? The answer is follow the prophetic method, al-Minhaj al-Nabawi, that Imam Abdessalam Yassine developed and summarized in this book in 10 major timeless virtues, the very same virtues that were embodied and practiced by the best of creation, God's final messenger, Prophet Muhammad, God bless him and grant him peace, and his companions, God be pleased with them all. These 10 major virtues are: number 1, join an Islamic organization that is well guided by people who act with justice and ihsan to get all the guidance and support you need to become a person of justice and ihsan. 2, remember God constantly and abundantly every single day to feel His presence and get guided and empowered by Him to promote justice and advance to ihsan. 3, be sincere and serious in your commitment to strive for this highly demanding dual purpose, justice and ihsan. 4, sacrifice your time, wealth, energy, knowledge, and your entire life for God so that your pursuit of justice and ihsan is successful in this life and the next. 5, acquire the necessary knowledge to make sure you are on the straight path in striving for justice and ihsan. 6, put such knowledge into action so there is real impact and positive change in yourself and in society. 7, Display beautiful comportment that makes you, as stated in this book, distinguished in both substance and appearance from the deceptive, empty trappings of materialist society. 8. Demonstrate the kind of self-discipline that, as stated in this book, consists of patience, gentleness, long-winded perseverance, and enduring hardships. Number 9. Live by determination and moderation, which is, as stated in this book, the art of presence, walking in the world without deviating from the ultimate goal of the hereafter and ihsan. Number 10. Do the kind of jihad that is, as stated in this book, builds a new generation whose mentality, lifestyles, and livelihoods are rooted in faith, iman. Dear brother and sister in God, as stated by Imam Yassine, it is your life, it is your choice, it is your grave, it is your resurrection, it is your garden or your fire. He is your Lord. How could any obstacle stop you from seeking your Creator? How could you allow the clamor and obsession of the world to drown you out the call of God? End of quote. In closing, I invite you, dear brother and sister in God, to read this book and other writings by Imam Yassine. For more details on how to acquire these 10 major virtues of the prophetic method, al-Minhaj al-Nabawi, developed by Imam Abdessalam Yassine in order for you to achieve true salvation and top success in this life and the next. And all praise is due to the Lord of the worlds. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin.